Alright, so, yeah, back again. Fantastic Four. Now this movie is, I give it a 7 out of 10. Because this movie is actually pretty good. But Doctor Doom was just bad. I hate Doctor Doom in this movie. He could have been way better. I'm sorry when I'm making these complaints, but he really should have been better. And I didn't find him really that good, you know. And you know, Invisible Woman in the comics is actually white. She's a white American girl. Jessica Alba is Latin, for God's sake. Why did you choose her? She's not a good Invisible Woman. The next time you make a Fantastic Four movie, there should be a white girl, like, say, I don't know, Avril Lavigne? I don't know. But make sure you choose a white girl, alright? Yeah, one of the comics right here, it's actually a pretty good comic, Rising Storm, part 2 out of 4. This comic actually has Galactus at the end. Here, let me show you. Okay. Here. Yeah, here's another one. Now this comic, I don't think this comic is able to find. Why? Because it's with Spider-Man. The Fantastic Four is with Spider-Man. I read this comic. I got this from my school when I was in junior high. This comic is actually pretty awesome. Yeah. So I don't know where you can find this, because I got this at school. They just gave it to me. And yeah. This comic, it says right here, not for resale. So that should pretty much prove it. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you this. Spider-Man Power Pack. This comic is really, really old. It came back way back. This is very old. Look at this. What comic is this old? You see that? Let me see if I can find what date it came out. No, it doesn't matter, but this comic is really, really, really old. I've had it for these past couple of years. I lost it back in the day, but then I found it again, because I was looking for it. Oh yeah, here's the Spider-Man action figure right here. Yeah, its arm just come out, I don't know. I want to know who did it. But it's actually the movie Spider-Man, you know. I've had it for 4 years. I've had it since the second one came out. The second one. It came out in 2004, right? So I've had this toy for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 years I've had this toy. I know how to take care of my merchandise. Oh yeah, I also forgot to show you this. This Hulk toy. This is pretty much the Incredible Hulk, but this is not my toy. But I don't know why I have it. It's my brother's. But somehow I just really like this toy, and you know, I just love it. Some people might have other like Incredible Hulk toys. Now, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. This movie is awesome. Way better than the first one. But I'm gonna research Silver Surfer on who he really is. His real name is Norman Rad, and this movie is pretty damn good. I love it. It's kick-ass. I give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. Because this is actually pretty good. But they still use Jessica Alba, oh my god. And her hair is blonde. More blonder. That doesn't solve anything. It should be a white girl. Elektra. It's okay movie, you know, it's pretty okay. So I give this movie a 6 out of 10 because I don't find it really that good. But, you know, I need to research like these villains and all that. Go back to the website and, you know, this movie is actually okay. I was gonna get the director's cut because the cover looks more badass, but you know, I'm pretty sure it has much more scenes, you know. And Jennifer Garner is a good choice for Elektra. Really. Now, Daredevil. This is the director's cut. I love this movie. But, let's just recap. Kingpin. Kingpin is really horrible in this movie. It's a big black dude. What? Are you grinding my shit? Like, are you? And besides, Kingpin is way more bigger than that. Way more bigger than he is right here. He's supposed to be bald. Well, I don't know why they choose this dude. And I don't know much about Bullseye, but Daredevil is actually another one of my favorite superheroes. But the villains in this movie are horrible. I hate them. Sorry, Michael Clark Duncan, you just failed. You did a bad performance. You too, Colin Farrell. I don't know much about Bullseye, but I'm just sorry. I have this comic right here. Right here. I read it. I read the full thing. It's actually pretty good. I like it. See it? Oh yeah, I have another. It's another one. It's really old. It's one of those old 1980s or 70s comics or I don't know, but it's really old. Look at this. Look at it. You can tell this is old. Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. This is really old. Really old. Now, I have the Captain America movie that came out in 1990 in the computer, but I can't copy it, like burn it to a CD, because every time I try it doesn't work. Like, it won't go in. You know what I'm saying? I have this Death comic right here. You know, the death of the Dream. I also have a newspaper article about it, you know? But I hate how now that he came back, he uses a gun. Why does he use a gun? Again, Captain America is another one of my favorite superheroes, but I don't know why he uses a gun. He's not the Punisher. He's not Agent Zero, at least. It just felt really bad. I have another one of his comics, look. Now this one is actually pretty good. I love it. Oh. Now Blade. This movie is actually okay. It's not bad, it's just okay. It's good. I'm not saying it's pretty good. But this movie bores me in so many ways. But until I get to the fight scenes, it's actually good. But this movie, I give it a 5. Because I just don't find it really that good. Like how I find with Elektra, it's just, nah. I just don't find it really that good. Whoa. Blade 2. This movie turned out to be better. It turned out to be better, you know? The fights, it's just really good. Like, I got this from Circuit City. Blade Trinity, this movie is actually pretty good. I love it. It's actually way better than the second. I love it. I would definitely watch this movie 2 or 3 times. Every day. Not every day. Sorry. I have one of his comics. To me, it looks like one of his first comics. Look, it looks like one of his first comics. Look. You can tell that this one looks like the first comic. Look, you can tell. Can't you tell? You see this? It's called Blade the Vampire Hunter. It even shows his mother in the comic, you know, his mother. You know, it's pretty awesome. And he fights Dracula. He fights Dracula. So awesome. Spider-Man Power Struggle, a comic. Now this comic is actually pretty good. And it's really awesome. And it has Electro and all that. It has Electro, Craven. And, you know, if you don't have this comic, I don't know where you can find this comic, but where I found it at Target. Really, I found it at Target, you know. It has Sandman, Electro, and, you know, the Vulture. But this comic's actually pretty awesome. I don't know where you can find it. This one too. This one is actually pretty good. I love it. Look how big it is. Look at that. Because it has the new Avengers. You see that? Because it has Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Woman, Iron Man, and Thor. It's just awesome. So awesome. I love this comic. I don't know where you can find this one too, but I got these two at Target. I got these two at Target. I don't know where you can find them. And I have a Spider-Man costume I went to show you. Oh. Look at the mask right here. You probably remember it. And here's the costume. You see that? Now I gotta go. Thanks for watching this, and I hope you enjoy a lot what I have just to show you how I'm a Marvel fan. And later.